Okay, I'm back unexpectedly. However, to my new subscriber, Jersey Loves Steph, I assume Steph stands for Stephanie. I subscribe to your channel, and I will stay subscribed to your channel. I left you a message on there if you want to. If you do Facebook and want to be friends on Facebook, just look up Tuklo Nashoba, Tuklo Nashoba, and send me a friend request and I'll honor it. It's Friday. Last night we had a pretty hard hailstorm. Just a second, I've got to take this. It'd be me. I'll do that here in a bit. I'm doing a video vlog right now. Haven't heard from him. Okay, I'll holler at you in a bit when I've got time. Bye. Sorry about that. I have people I answer to. Everybody has people they answer to, but that one happens to be my boss. And yeah, I'm an old man, but I do have a boss other than my wife, Linda. It's a personal deal and it has to do. Many of you know and many of you don't know, I used to work for one of the intelligence agencies and I'm back doing it part-time. I'm an analyst, and so there are some issues that arose that we're taking care of, and I've got to facilitate something. But anyway, my wife came into the office a little earlier, right before I started filming, and she didn't realize it's that chilly outside. It's damp and fairly cool. It's like in the 50s, mid-50s out there, and combined with the moisture, it's a little chilly. Therefore, I have a hoodie on. I'm not going to engage my heat out here today. Really, there's no need. I don't know what the temperature is going to get up to, though. I'll find out after this vlog. I found my favorite, it's got the name Fry on there, my favorite sermon that my late pastor ever did. And I had filmed a bunch of his sermons and put it on the Springer Missionary Baptist Church channel, but and then we have a private Facebook page for members. But this one was very special, and so I've got it on here, and I'm going to keep it forever. These don't get corrupted if you keep them away from magnets. And so I will put it right there under my monitor on my computer. And that way I've got it when I want to watch him, I can watch him. I never got tired. And, you know, a lot of times in church, people will be giving a sermon. A preacher, pastor, bishop, whatever will be giving a sermon, and it'll be so boring you nod off and start going to sleep. Well, I've never had that happen to me with Larry Fry giving a sermon. The guy referred to himself as a hillbilly preacher. He is from West Virginia, and kind of like me, the way I speak doesn't indicate that I have any kind of education at all. And Larry was like that. It was Dr. Larry Fry, not just Pastor Larry Fry. And extremely intelligent man, but you never get past your raising, you know, as an old country saying. And so I talk the same now as I did when I was a kid. And I'm not a kid now. I'm an old man. But it behooves all of us to think before we speak to someone. What I mean by that is you be sweet to people. Be kind to people. Folks, we're running out of time. I know that people get tired of me saying that constantly, but I'm dead serious. We're running out of time. There is an actual physical combined with spiritual war getting ready to hit this world harder than it's ever been hit. We're in a constant state of warfare anyway, worldwide, because men covet that which other men have, and you know, they have their own ideology, their own ideas about what is right and what is wrong. And so, as is the nature of man since the time of Adam, mankind tries to impose their will on other men, and it does that, and that's what creates war. Men separate themselves from God by thoughts and actions. They don't have peace in their soul, and they strive constantly to lay the hammer on others. I see this all the time. I see it my whole life. I've seen it my whole life, I should say. And I've really and truly have been in a state of repentance for a while now, because I used to be like that. And it's not a good way to be at all. It really isn't. The harshness that men can put upon other men is nowhere near what the harshness is that God can put on mankind with His judgment. And that judgment is getting ready to spill out on the whole world. There, it's, now I'm not freezing. Sorry. The big thing that I've noticed, especially here locally, there seems to be a division that's growing. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about the haves and have-nots. I'm talking about those that consciously want to serve God and those that don't. It shows in their face. There's a young lady I'm not going to embarrass by naming her name. She started going to church with us a while back. And I told her last Sunday that I loved her and I'm proud of her. And it wasn't a deal where some old man's trying to get a young gal's attention and eventually better. That's not it at all, and she knows that now, I believe. I've got the love of my life. She just left this office a few minutes ago. I've been married to her for 48 years, and I'm more in love with her now than I've ever been. She's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I told her that yesterday, and she said, well, you better remember that. I do every day. She was supposed to be getting a nap this morning, but Tigger and Zara, my son Benjamin's two children, came over while Linda was in bed and woke her up. They live right across the parking lot. They like coming to Grandma's house. I've got to go pick my grandson Cheyenne up from school here in a little bit. The rest of the kids are out. He's in college down in Ardmore, studying claymation. And he's actually quite talented at it. He's a very, very smart young man. He's autistic, as is his brother Ashton, his younger brother. And both these guys are taller than me now by a long shot. Their dad's a big guy. Well, they're rolling right into that. But before I go, I want to let all of you guys know that I pray over this channel. I really don't care if it grows or not, but what I do care about is that it might do some good in someone's life. That any message I have will be fulfilling to someone. Now, know this crippled, crazy old man loves you. I do. And I want God to bless you, and He is blessing you. Remember, I love you. Bye.